Hey guys, it's Jay from ParkourXC, and we're going to talk briefly about the article that was just put up, and the question that was asked was, is parkour and free running actually safe to practice? Bottom line, absolutely yes, and there is no reason without a doubt. Now, one of the first reasons for that is because many of us, we spend hours upon hours just being able to try to master these simplest movements so that we can actually connect and build up to larger milestones, to be able to have lines, have runs, to be able to climb higher, run further, jump larger gaps, and to be able to take on longer heights. And it's all in the amount of time that we actually put into it. For example, you wouldn't exactly tell a Major League Baseball player, hey, Mr. Batter, you don't want to actually put yourself in a way of a ball coming at you at 90 miles per hour. It's going to hurt you pretty bad. No, we don't exactly say that. We already automatically think, hey, he's put his time in training for that, to be able to hit that ball right back out, or to avoid that ball if it actually comes right at him. I mean, we all know that it is going to hurt him or her pretty badly, the person that's in that position. So we don't automatically think that, or we don't even tell the NFL linebacker, hey, don't put yourself in that position, not very smart, you're gonna get seriously hurt having all those guys trying to get at you. It just really doesn't make sense. Now, part of the reason I think is that we just have these certain biases. So rather than focusing on the actual concept of safety, we just think, oh, well, on the one hand, all these people are actually doing flips, jumping across roofs. Well, I don't like what they're doing, so, I disagree with it. Well, that automatically equates to it not being safe. The analogy is a bit exaggerated, but think about it for a moment. Kind of makes sense. So what are a couple things that we actually do in our discipline that actually do make it safe? One of the easiest things is always checking our environments. We're always checking to make sure the objectives that we tackle are typically safe. Also, practicing our basic drills, progressions. That can be simplest things like taking off, rolling, landing. Also, although those things help to train us to be able to get out of bad situations. Now, we can't always avoid accidents, and risk is always a part of everything. So to say that we wouldn't tackle that on is just completely ridiculous. We purposely train to be able to try to avoid and take care of those as we can. Now, people are like, hey, well, don't put yourself in that situation because you're more prone to break a bone, injure yourself. Same thing goes for every other sport and discipline out there, whether it be martial arts, again, your sports like baseball, football. It's the same thing, and it all just comes down to that bias and preference, and people just prefer one because it entertains them a lot more than the other. They don't necessarily see the good, the progress that disciplines like parkour and free running are actually doing for our communities. Another point with that is make sure that you're doing your warm-ups, cool-downs, stretching. That helps you to reduce the risk of injury as well as being able to continue for more long-term periods. So that's pretty much all I've got, and just wanted to give this for those of you guys who really don't like to read but just wanted to see what we were talking about this week. So if you want to read more, there are links in the description, probably right down there, where you'll be able to follow it to the blog post, and you can also feel free to subscribe somewhere in one of these directions. I don't really know where it's going to be just yet, but it's somewhere around there. And that way you can follow us and see what else we're doing. And that's all I have for you this week. Feel free to check out our website. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and we've got lots of neat things coming up. So coming up in a couple weeks, we're actually going to be releasing our first ebook. If that's something that you're interested in and you want to learn more about parkour as a discipline, as well as the whys and how, subscribe on our main website and you will automatically be sent that once it actually releases. For those of you that have already subscribed already, thank you for doing so, and you will receive that too once it has been released. So we look forward to showing you a lot of the good things we have going on, and we will talk to you guys real soon.